Hi, everybody. Welcome to the QB School. I am JT O'Sullivan. Today, Jayden Daniels, preseason, week 2, locked in, fired up. Let's get it going. Welcome to the QB School. Before we dive into the video, quick reminder about the Quarterback School Patreon community. This group is the foundation, the bedrock of the channel. Not only is it a great, cheap way to support the channel, but you get even more Quarterback School content. Hop over there, join, become a member. I appreciate your support. As for the video, let's get into it. All right, Jayden Daniels, preseason, week 2. Nice statistical day. 10 for 12. Again, you peel back the layers on some of these throws, and you're just realizing, I get getting guys touches. I get getting the ball out of your hands, perimeter screens. Just want to be realistic with some of these stat lines when you peel it back and say, the actual throws down the field. Now, this is also a Cliff special. You don't see a lot of, just drop back, throw, tunnel screen in the league. This felt like, we're playing Kansas State on the road here to start this thing off. Regardless, it works. Like it. Spread the field. Get those completions. Make life easy for Jayden Daniels. Get him feeling right. You see that first one go through the basket. Next one here, 3rd and 2. I love this rep. Little stop route up top. Little 6-person pressure. Decisive, anticipation, on the body, on the break. First down. That looks like NFL offense versus NFL defense. Tight coverage, just a better ball. We're throwing people open. Love the footwork, the drop, the shuffle, and the tight hitch. Again, it's all about timing the depth of this route with whatever your footwork of choice is, what they teach. So stop route, I like it because you push a little bit past the sticks. Footwork wise, I love, so what I'm used to calling like a shuffle and a tight hitch. So watch that back foot, hit the back, tight hitch, let it rip. So really, really well done. This is outstanding from Jayden Daniels against tight, good coverage. Tight hitch, dunk. Look at that tight little reset. Anticipation, look at that. We're throwing it right there. That's a first down. It's a strike of a throw. It's on the body, on the break too. That thing is right on the left pit, right? That's a beautiful job. And I really, really like the footwork choice. Shuffle, get it out. Boom, first down. Next one here. I didn't like this on a few different levels. One, I have no idea what Jayden Daniels is doing here. This doesn't look like any iteration of zone read, like zone read lead or zone read escort. It almost looks like he just pulls it, and then he takes a shot here at the end. I mean, this is a big hit. This was a thing that I thought was a negative characteristic on his LSU film. He gets hit hard. Like, you never see Lamar Jackson get hit hard like this. And again, normally you would be reading someone when the quarterback's keeping it. Like zone read here, you see it all the time where you come out here, you bluff this, come out here. There's no one to read. He comes over here, he blocks it. The whole box is blocked up, right? 6 right there. We've got 6 in the run game, right? 5, 6. Just hand it off. This doesn't make sense to me. And then if for some reason you're like, oh, geez, this guy, he's going to blow this thing up. All right, well then come out here and throw this bubble versus cloud. There's no reason to keep it. It's a head shaker. That's the first bad part. The second bad part is the shot you take at the end of it for no reason. So there's no one to read. Maybe he's reading the apex defender out here, number 4, the star. But if that's the case, if you're reading 4 down here to the bottom, throw the bubble. You wouldn't run it into him and then take a shot. And it's a shot. Don't leave your feet. Don't go head first. Again, it's one of those things where you watched him in college and he made some dynamic plays with his feet. He really did. But he also ran into bizarre collisions. And this is a bizarre decision and collision. That's a big hit, man. Holy moly. Look at him. Dunk. Oh, Jesus. You see the helmet? That hurts my neck. Next one here. Whatever this route is at the bottom, it's good timing. This is play action and a 3-step drop. So to me, that times out more hingy. And maybe the receiver takes it a little short because he's getting pressed out there. He almost runs it at like stop depth. which is more like intermediate. I think of Hinge is a little bit more deep down the field. Whatever it is, though, it's still a really nice hookup. Again, play action to throw outside the numbers, not my favorite. But the timing of it, tight hitch. Again, look how decisive Jayden Daniels is. Perfect base, tight hitch, nice reset. He's throwing it right there. Look at the route at the bottom. Not out of the break yet. That's good coverage, better offense. Nice job by the receiver too, coming back down that thing. Boom. Hell yes. That's outstanding. Those two throws on the outside the numbers, the anticipation, the accuracy, the arm strength, the decisiveness, the footwork, really, really love. Next one here, 3rd and 3. We're going to stay in the same world. We'll stop right down here to the bottom. Another strike. Now, maybe the looks aren't always going to be this easy as far as man closed, but this is well done. Turns into punt return left. The timing, the ironic part here is the timing isn't quite as good as the other two because they were so spectacular, but this play ends up being a bigger play. Again, just go back to the well. They're giving it to you. All his cleats in the ground, put it on him, make somebody miss, turns into a nice little chunk. So again, you can see the press coverage down here to the bottom. You can see him getting to closed. 3rd and 3, throwing it. Decisive, great base. Again, the timing is not quite as good as the other two. He's throwing that thing right there. You can see that turn signal's he's already turning his head down here to the bottom. Doesn't matter. Great arm strength, good ball location, make somebody miss, and it turns into a big chunk. One-on-one outside the numbers. They got to get you down. If they don't, it's almost certainly a good chunk size play. Again, super decisive, accurate, outside the numbers, driving it, turns into a nice little chunk. Love throwing it on 3rd and short. Next one here, this is a miss to the bottom for me, the number 2. We're going to run mirrored routes. It's just a variation of smash, whether you call it, circus flat, deep out, corner flat, whatever it is. I think this is a throw that Jayden Daniels can make pretty consistently. I think he probably, if he had to do it over again, would say, hey, I'm falling off to my left. So whatever that route is, with this, I don't think the decision is necessarily bad. It's the same on this side up top. So up and out, whether you call it a circus, a corner, a deep out, I don't give a shit. Sorry for that one. What I do care about is when you hit your back foot and you're driving the ball towards your target, you do not want to fall off to the left. So you can see him, and then is it caused because someone up here is pushing back and he's feeling that? Maybe, but you got to hang in there and you got to drive your energy towards the target. So again, just watch him kind of fall off, and as you fall off to the left, the ball's going to go to the left. So see him just kind of skip out of there. Whoa, dang. Now you don't want to leave it behind him, certainly, and get it picked off. What you want to be, get all your energy going towards the target, get all your cleats in the ground. And again, it doesn't help that the right tackle is getting pushed like that, but he probably doesn't even feel that looking to the left. Just a miss. Next one here. I would classify this play as stick down to here to the bottom, spacing with this kind of quick out up top where the ball goes to the number 1 as kind of an alert. Now, I don't know exactly how Cliff teaches this or reads this, but how you would normally play this out would be left to right, kind of flat to stick, to sit, to hitch. He's, again, super decisive, throwing the ball well, for the most part, outside the numbers. Post shift or movement here, I'll stop it and kind of walk through what exactly the play is. So for me here, normally I would say whatever this, call it a stick, flat, over the ball sit, and then this to me is stick down here. So stick, spacing. I know you love spacing, right? ING, stick spacing. And then you tag it kind of with an alert, or when it's condensed like this, you've got this like quick out. So if you have the quick out, kind of take it if you want it. Otherwise, read this thing 1, 2, 3, 4. So right here, he just kind of has that quick out and takes it. If I had to guess, that's how you would make sense of this read. 1, boom. All his cleats in the ground, left, right. Now I probably would get rid of that little hitch at the end. Left, right, throw. But again, because he's running it from a condensed split, you've got a little bit more time to give yourself. You've got free access out there. It's a nice throw. It's right up on his face. He obviously can drive it. Got confidence ripping it outside the numbers right now. So again, decisive, Good, easy, free access throw. You love quick outs. Good for you. Halftime, you dig the channel and you haven't already, please like, subscribe, hit the bell, get the notifications. I sincerely appreciate you subscribing to the channel. It means a lot to me, so thank you for taking the time and doing that. Again, the Quarterback School Patreon community, you know about it. Join, become a member. I appreciate your support. We also have Quarterback School courses. Now, these courses are the premium content available through the channel. These are deep, deep dives on my favorite football topics. We have courses on RPOs, tempos, pass protection, the best-selling courses, how to beat every coverage. We even have an entire offensive system for you. So hop over there and enroll. You can check out all the courses at the new Quarterback School website, theqbschool.com. Get over there, ask me anything, a really cool interactive feature. Let me know what you think about it. And then finally, make sure to follow me across all social media platforms. I appreciate your support across all of those different elements of the channel. As for the video, let's get back to it. Next one, 3rd and 6. Okay, a few things here. First, you're going to be hot to the right. Now, he gets it out of his hand quickly, doesn't take a hit. That's a positive. Never in history ball. Probably not a positive. They got you a little bit here as far as the free runners, having multiple free runners. Now, that ball is a never in history ball, right? It lands outside the white, the edge of the fat white. Your boy Barry loves it. I would bet a lot of money that this release is not correct. So to me here, this looks like a best release. I would guess this is a must outside release. Anytime you have someone in the slot working towards an out, a go, it's almost guaranteed to be a must outside release, because if you catch a cloud or trap corner here, you don't want him following the inside release, taking you right to the number 2 on the out. So I would probably say this is either the wrong decision down here or poorly designed. I would guess wrong decision. Now, the other part here, 5-person pass pro. Okay. It looks like there's 5 people walked up to the line of scrimmage. For some reason, it looks like they're going to this player. So when these 3 go to these 3, it then leaves these 2, the right guard and right tackle, to navigate the 2 most dangerous out of 4. All right, so they've got this guy, this guy, this guy, and this guy. Well, they squeeze this thing down, which is probably the right thing to do. Heavy squeeze, and now we've got free runner, free runner. Now, normally, I would say, versus this kind of hot look, you would want to throw hot up top. So the ball probably should go here for me or here. So we got the wrong release. The hots are to the other side. It's 3rd medium. They got you. And they get paid a lot on defense too. Pretty rare to see 2 free runners, though. Especially when you're only rushing 5. And again, down here to the bottom, you see the inside release. Tough. So probably a brain fart down here to the bottom. Not working the hot side. Okay. I don't know what their toolkit tells them to do. You can see the center going to the left here, right? So probably center going to the left. Nice squeeze by the right guard, right tackle. Now we're hot to the right. At least he doesn't get hit. That's the positive. Next one here. Quarterback run game. This play is everywhere. Zone read lead or zone read escort. Easy read, easy pull. And the only thing I would add here is we've seen a lot of people run this play this preseason. A lot. We're reading the right defensive end, the C-gap player. Okay. Sleeves. Easy to see. He's going to tackle the back, pull it. You got that lead blocker. Just get down, dog. One of the things I'm very interested with Jayden is just, can he survive? Because it's not that I don't think he's strong enough to survive. He's a thin dude, but I feel like he continues to take bizarre, unnecessary hits. You see like solid number 2 backup quarterbacks sliding on this play now. Just slide or get out of bounds. It's designed to use the sideline. Get out of bounds. Protect yourself. Don't take unnecessary hits. That's an unnecessary hit to me. Now, it's not a big hit, but we've seen him already get hit big this game. Just get down. Next one here. It's a nice job from Jayden. We're going to throw the bubble down here to the bottom. You don't see a lot of wing slot dart in the preseason. Nice read. Nobody's really set up to block that apex star defender on the left who's out of the screen. That's who we're looking at. Catch it, throw it. Again, dart to me, we're pulling the backside right tackle. He's going to pull up and block that play side inside linebacker. No one's blocking that guy who comes off the edge right there. So the quarterback has to cover it with the pass of the RPO element. Jayden does a nice job seeing it, putting it on him. So again, number 4 down here on the slot. He is pressuring. And Joe Barry's going nuts. Pressure. No one's blocking him, right? We're going man on the front side. Dart to me is more of a man block. So here, these two are here. We're pulling the backside tackle. The right tackle's coming up for that play side inside linebacker. No one's blocking this guy. The way you alleviate no one blocking him is to be able to come out here and throw this thing. Put it on him. Great. It's well designed. I love me some wing slot. I love seeing Cliff using multiple tight ends. The evolution of Cliff will be another part, a variable of the Jayden Daniels story here early. This is a nice job incorporating that RPO world with multiple tight ends, getting there with unique, you don't see a lot of, remember seeing a lot of dart in the league. So well done right there, throwing the bubble, making the right decision. Next one here, this sure looks like Y cross, y'all, to the tight end. Little Y pop action, long trap play action. Nice job, great base. Can't throw it fast enough, really. The bones of Y cross doesn't really play out like true Y cross. Okay, I'm not certified. Don't come at me like that. But you can see here, pops wide open. Probably not Jayden Daniels' best throw in the world. Nice catch. It's there. Well done. So for me here, when I think of true Y cross, I think go, something in the flat there. Here comes that Y cross. Here comes that inner curl on the backside. Now, when you run it with this action to me, where you get this pop pass here, now I'm thinking, oh, maybe this turns into a pop with a long trap action. And you can see what it does to the linebacker type, right? As soon as he inserts, it creates this kind of like quick window. You can raise up and put it right on him. Now, a better ball, maybe he's able to keep running here. But this is well designed, well executed. You see this play action everywhere. Look at the base from Jayden. Really nice. Fake, lined up, boom. Everything except the kind of final ball location for me on this play. And it still turns into a big chunk. It's still good. But I think a better ball, he's able to keep running. Now again, who knows what their rules are. Okay, if it's true Y cross, you're thinking, yeah, I'm coming across, crossing the field. Thanks, Captain. More Y poppy here is more like, hey, if it's there, I'll take the seam. Now I can put it on him, and now it turns into a big yak play. So that part of just the detail, the nuance of the execution here probably lacking. But unless we're in the huddle, we don't really know what the hell the play is. Looks like he's running across. Jayden just puts it on him quickly. Next one here, little screen up top to the halfback. Nice job kind of navigating the edge. It's not quite there, but he's able to kind of buy enough time to put this on him. Again, I like putting these on these preseason videos because I want to make sense of the stat line. 10 for 12. Okay, there's some screens in there. Okay, not the end of the world, but just it's reality. Next one here, another RPO. We're going to rip the flat to the number 3 down here on the little spear or arrow screen. This is just zone read, get it to the pitch. Well done, violence on the boundary. It's pretty awesome. So we're reading the left C-gap player, white sleeves on the left. Well, they're both white sleeves. The guy outside the left tackle. Catch, throw. Again, decisive. Love seeing RPOs early. Love seeing RPOs in general. Love 1x3 nubs as a formation. So there's the nub. Here are the 3 eligibles. This spear or arrow screen for me just comes out MDM, most dangerous man, MDM. And we're running that instead of running true triple option where you would have dive, quarterback, pitch. Now you just come out here and instead of a bubble, you've got this spear or arrow screen. I like this spear or arrow screen better than a bubble sometimes. Throwing bubbles to a bunch of different guys in the preseason can be tough. All these guys take like different angles. I think this is a little bit of an easier throw. It gets wider, faster also. So just a little wrinkle within that kind of spread triple world that you see everywhere nowadays. I mean, many teams are running this iteration of spread triple. Jayden, super decisive, good throw, ripping it, again, outside the numbers, not necessarily driving it down the field here in the RPO world, but being decisive, not taking a lot of big hits here. If they're going to run him like this, get that completion percentage cranking. Next one here, 3rd and 11. This is a nice job from Daniels for me for just making a good, smart decision. Not forcing it down the field. Get a completion. Give yourself a better opportunity with the field goal here. I think of this as just Y cross. Now they run a little double move on the left, but we're probably reading this thing across the field left to right. So no, 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 yes. All the way across the field. Again, pushing the ball outside the numbers, getting a completion. I love to see full field reads, even if it's just for essentially a glorified check down. But to me, it still shows nice vision, nice understanding. So up, here's that double move. I wouldn't be terrible if you threw that. Here's that crosser. Here's that backside inner curl with this flat. And again, what I'm saying here is we're reading this thing right across the field. So almost like alert, 1, 2, 3. And he gets all the way through the read, and he's able to find a completion on third down. There's many NFL quarterback rooms that talk about fourth down after a third down completion is okay. Let me say that again. Fourth down, or many signs even say punting, but fourth down after a third down completion is okay. And this is a perfect example of going through the read, showing the arm strength, pushing it to the sideline late, but not forcing it down the field, making good decisions, taking what the defense is giving you. No, 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 yes, good. So that is a wrap. Jayden Daniels, preseason week 2, for the most part, really nice. I thought that they do a good job. Cliff and company did a good job of creating some completions for Jayden in the kind of RPO world. I thought early on he was locked in outside the numbers with the stop hinges, playing with anticipation, accuracy, arm strength, all those things. I continue to be a little nervous of some of the hits that he takes, whether I can't make sense of them or whether it looks like he just, thinks he's bigger than he is. I don't know. It was a weird trait in college. It looks like it continues to be a weird trait in these preseason games. We'll see what it looks like over the course of the season, but I would imagine it would be very difficult to withstand a full season of kind of crazy, unnecessary hits. We'll see. I hope I'm wrong. Either way, thank you for hanging to the end. I'll see you next time. Have a good one.